Welcome back, Brody and Audrina. We are back.
Frankie,
Welcome.
for having us on your show.
Yeah.
Welcome
buddy.
to Was It Real? The Hills Rewatch, where we will be discussing season 1, episode 6, Boyfriends and Work Don't Mix.
All right, on this episode, Jason and Lauren discuss the aftermath of Jason's birthday party. Jordan's upset with Heidi for getting a little too personal with an old fling at her work event. And over at Teen Vogue, we have Whitney, and she is asked to do a model at DKNY. Wait, hold on. She's asked to
model.
To model.
I said to do a model.
To do.
Anyway, she's asked to model at a DKNY fashion. All right, let me do that one more time.
Hey, brother.
Should we just roll with that one,
DKNY.
or that was terrible? DKN.
You think you say donkey
Let's do
fashion
it. One more
show?
time. Yeah. She's asked to do a model at a donkey fashion show. I mean, should we just leave that in? That was pretty good.
Got it.
All right, let's just roll into it. Okay.
Okay,
Jesus
so
Christ.
this week marks the 6-month anniversary in this episode, and it's when Jordan asked Heidi out. So it's the longest relationship she's ever been in, and she's super excited to celebrate.
Which it's only 6 months.
I know, but that's a long time when you're like 20, 21, 22.
Is it?
Yeah, when you're young.
Is it?
Usually if you hit the 6-month mark, you're either making it or you're not, you know.
Is it?
Yeah, if you can, like, you really get to know someone in 6 months.
You've been with Justin Bobby for 15 years.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
goodness.
But this is all about Heidi and Jordan.
Okay,
right now.
okay.
By the way, who the hell celebrates a 6-month anniversary? Is that like a thing?
I don't.
People are
Maybe
like, "Hey, we made it 6 months.
Well,
let's
for some people,
celebrate this."
For some people, it's a big deal.
Yeah, but I think isn't it just like a yearly thing, not a six?
usually
Not
it's-
about- but
I'd
when
like
you-
to ask some fan questions. Who
Yeah, yeah.
celebrates 6-month anniversaries?
I mean, it
never
was a big
have.
deal if you got to 6 months.
I mean,
no?
it is because that's like when you really get to know someone, and then you know if it's
Oh,
going to go
the
longer
6
or
month
not.
is that? What do they call it?
Or they have the 7-year itch,
No,
the
what?
6-month. There's
Ah.
a name for it.
Do you remember like how big of a deal 6 months used to be? Like
is.
if you were in high
It's
school
your
and you were a good girl, like 6 months, you gave it up.
Lauren
is.
says something on the show that made me like cringe and think about like my future with like I'm like, she says if good girls get to 6 months in high school, that's when they put out. Or that's when they give it up. When
Wow.
they give it up. When they give it up.
Lauren?
And I started
Just
thinking
giving
like
advice
She's
for all
really-
the high
I
schoolers
know.
out there. I don't know if that's
I was
If
good.
they get to 6 months, it takes 6 months for them to give it up.
no, the good girls,
Yeah,
if you
they're
get
the
to-
ones that wait.
if
6
you get
months?
to 6 months, that's when you give it up. That's what she
Oh,
says.
That's what Lauren. That's the rule.
I guess that was the rule in high
I
school.
don't know about that.
And I'm like-
6 months is a long time. Man.
What? Oh, F out of here, man. No.
Yeah,
For a guy.
3 months. 3 months.
See,
That is-
look at
3
you know,
months,
Frankie,
Frankie. You
when
gotta
he
cut
starts
that-
shaking
Look
his
at-
leg,
hey,
you know he's
He's
upset.
like, bro, listen, bro.
We're gonna have a problem right now, man. You and me are gonna have
Hey,
to
I'm
go
just
at
telling
it.
you how it is in high school these days. Now, by the way, that was back in the day.
Nowadays-
there was still some, a little more, maybe more. Nowadays, you'd be lucky if you're waiting a month.
No.
Nowadays,
A
I
couple
mean, it's a
weeks,
whole
maybe,
different
maybe even first
world.
night, Frankie.
Nope.
The age is getting younger and younger, which is scary, especially having daughters. You're gonna have a talk with each guy.
Frankie's gonna
I see it in your eye,
what
which
can
is
I-
a good thing.
By the way, I want advice from people that have already gone through this to come kind of like say, like, ask questions or give us some sort of like situations you guys have been through, like to the fans out there that are listening to this, or to our friends. What the hell?
like
what,
when your
what am I-
daughters start dating,
My daughter is
how do
8
you?
years old.
Well, you don't think about it now. You got plenty of time. Okay, we got
Yeah,
plenty of years to
Don't
wait.
stress on
But
it yet.
when they start driving, 15, they get their permit, they start sneaking out of the house, 16. You kind of just gotta let them. You gotta let them do their thing. You don't want to be too controlling. You don't want to be. Listen, you want to be their best friend, Frankie.
I want to be a dad that's present, and that's why she'll be able to tell me. I have to be understanding and
Okay, there we go.
and-
This is
Yes.
good. We're
but
getting
I don't want to
somewhere.
be her best friend. I don't want to be known as the best friend.
Okay, so back to the episode. So Heidi gets promoted to go work at the club, but then Jen calls her in and tells her what's up. Like, even though you're going to be working at a club, you're not allowed to have fun.
Which I didn't understand that, because me having clubs and I have my like the girls that work outside, if they want to go inside and like if they have a a client or if they have
A group of
a
friends.
group of
you
friends
wanna
that they
pop
want to
in.
go say hi and like they can.
Yeah.
You know?
I think also because she was underage, so I
No,
think
she wasn't anymore. That's why she was able to work.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Once that's why they wouldn't put her inside the
Into
clubs
the
yet because she
club.
wasn't 21.
Okay, that makes
Turns
sense.
21, starts going to the clubs.
Yeah, she wasn't stoked hearing all of the new rules within being able to work at a club, but I mean, that's a step up. I think she
Yeah.
still ran in and saw Jordan and Brian, and I think Jen
And
was
sat
pissed off
down.
about that and sat down. Like, that's a big no-no. And then that drama happened.
With me, it would be okay. With Jen, she had like these rules where
Yeah.
like you can't do it, which is like
What's the rule with fake IDs? Did you ever let anybody in the club with fake IDs, Frankie?
I'm not a security guard.
Okay,
Okay.
well, Heidi loved the fact that she got to work in the club scene. And
She did love it.
yeah, but
A
she
little too much.
also
Heidi
had to
raged.
work.
Heidi loved it.
We had a lot of rager
Shot.
nights, like,
Oh, yeah.
dancing and like the best nights. It was fun with her.
You guys had fun.
Yeah, so she had to work on her anniversary. So before she goes to the club, she goes to a dinner with Jordan and he gives her these beautiful pearl earrings and she's so excited.
Since it is our anniversary, I'm gonna give you your anniversary gift.
They're beautiful.
I wonder if he actually bought them or the Hills also gave it to him.
No, I think back then he actually bought them. We forgot to mention that Josh, who is the guy that Heidi went on a date with, basically, I think he called Heidi and she got him on the list to get in. And then Brian and Jordan went to the club because it was, the Heidi and Jordan's 6-month anniversary.
What's up, Heidi? How you doing? Good.
It's my boyfriend, Jordan.
What's up, man? Josh. What up? Nice to meet you. What's up, Ryan? Josh.
Josh, I'm Brian. Nice to meet you.
We kind of had eyes for each other.
No, we don't get one time, baby.
Jordan he was pretty pissed. Like, I think that was for sure real.
I heard he was really pissed because I remember they all went. I think after the club, I had an after party at my house or something. And I remember he was pissed off, or Brian came to my house and he told me what happened. But I heard through some little conversations back then that dude was actually flown from San Francisco just to come cause trouble by the Hills.
Really?
Like he wasn't even from LA. He was flown out because of that one date to come and stir
Wow.
the pot.
I mean, on a note, that's kind of good
about
producing, right? It's
It-
like
hence why the
they're
show was incredible.
keeping it interesting. Like, that's kind of
The show was
awesome.
incredible.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't good for their relationship at the time, but on an entertainment aspect, it was great.
Yep.
They needed something to
I agree.
keep it going. So he goes up to Jordan and tells him that he used to be Heidi's ex, or they went on a date and he's only had eyes, or they've had eyes for each other. And I think that's what set Jordan off, aside from knowing that he was flown down.
And very ballsy from that guy to like walk up to the table and be like, "Yeah, I went on a date with him." I would have stood up and like, boom.
Do you think sometimes with cameras it gives people more confidence because there's cameras around, so he thinks, oh, no, he's not going to do anything. We're
By the
being
way,
filmed.
even worse.
There's been some moments. We should have asked Jason about this episode too. He did the last two, but in this episode, Jason tracks Lauren down at Fitum to apologize for what had happened at his birthday and how he was, and kind of to try to fix that.
How's it going?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Just want to talk to you real quick about the other night, birthday party. Seemed like you were a little upset when we departed from dinner.
You just hurt my feelings.
No, I understand. I'd be sad if you did it to me too.
He brushes it off again, and with that, it's like he needed to connect with his boys, and he apologized, but Lauren was like, expressed herself, and then they were totally fine and like go off. So that was a quick apology scene.
Yeah, he was just basically just fucked up during that time. So
I was gonna say, like, I
he
feel like-
understood
Yeah.
he was wrong, and
Yeah.
and they both
That's
just kind
something
of
with
like
Jason. No matter if he was fucked up or not, he always would own up to it and apologize.
yeah.
And then there was a lot of Teen Vogue in this episode too. It was a lot about like Lauren and her job, and then Heidi with her new job and their boyfriends, and how the boyfriends are kind of intervening in their job space and kind of not getting them in trouble, but they're just choosing boyfriends or work. It's
By the way, yeah, you hear Jordan be like, "Yo, just quit like in on that episode. He's just
Yeah, you can't just
he's
quit
like, don't go to work. Just
unless
stay
he's
here,
gonna
like,
support
quit.
her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but Lisa Love, she let Lauren and Whitney know that
They're gonna be helping Jay with the styling of the show of the
the
DKNY.
DKNY show, and then Whitney actually ended up modeling in it, which she looks like a model.
She looks like a model.
It's no surprise.
100%.
Don't lie, you're excited.
Excited isn't the word. I feel, look at
do you
every
feel like?
single limb is being worked on right now.
Welcome to our world.
You guys do a really good job.
Oh, Whitney, you look so pretty.
Whitney, come on our show and talk to us about this.
I know.
Whitney.
I know you don't want to, but
No
it
love
is,
for
it's
us
all
anymore,
good.
Whitney. All right, I think that's the end of that episode.
The key to consistent good hair days? Using ingredients that benefit your hair. Function of Beauty is the world's first fully customizable hair care that creates individually filled shampoos, conditioners, styling, and treatment formulas based on your hair care. I took the online quiz, selected my hair goals. I wanted some more volume and moisture. Then I chose a lavender fragrance, and they have so many other scents to choose from, like coconut, mango, peach. Then I picked a pink bottle for the packaging of my shampoo and conditioner and personalized it with a nickname, and I absolutely love it. Say goodbye to generic hair care for good. Today, go to functionofbeauty.com/hills to take your hair goals quiz, and you'll save 25% off on your first order. Go to functionofbeauty.com/hills to let them know you heard about it from our show, and to get 25% off your first order. That's functionofbeauty.com/hills to take your hair quiz and save 25% on your first order.
If you haven't heard it already, it's Smooth Sack Summer. When you're playing in the summer sun, make sure you're scaped from pubes to bum. That's right, this is the summer to keep your balls cool while still looking hot with Manscaped. The leader in below-the-belt grooming is making sure we all have a ball this summer by giving our pants partners everything they need to stay fresh. Dive headfirst into Smooth Sack Summer by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with our code HILLS.
I gotta be honest, I've had a really easy time trimming down there with their new Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. It's absolutely the best. It features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 is not only waterproof, but it also has 7,000 RPM motor and a new multi-function on and off switch that can engage a travel lock and gives you the ability to turn the 4,000 LED spotlight on and off when needed for more precise shave.
The Manscaped Performance Package 4.0 has everything you need. In addition to Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, you get the Weed Whacker, ear and nose hair trimmer, crop preserver, ball deodorant, and honestly, man, this stuff is legit. It keeps you cool in the heat. It's got that nice soothing aloe vera, crop reviver toner, performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold all your goodies. Wearing sandals with some nasty toenails during summer months? Take a look at the Shears 2.0, a luxury nail grooming kit. This kit includes stainless steel nail cutters, tweezers, and grooming scissors.
Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code HILLS at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code HILLS at manscaped.com. It's Smooth Sack Summer, boys. Get on board or get left behind.
So why don't we go ahead and let's take some fan calls. We got 2 voicemails. We got Susie and we got Bella. Susie, what's going down?
Would you consider having Lauren or Jordan on the show?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Lauren and Jordan. And
Both of them.
get them all on here.
Lauren and
JB.
Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, to all the fans, if you have a question for Brian and Jordan, email it to us, and then we can just ask them in person because they will be on our show.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of questions.
To answer your question, yes, we want
Yes.
everybody on the show.
Yeah.
We would love Lauren.
Let's hear Bella's.
Bella, what do we got?
Hi, this question is for all of you. I'm so happy you made this podcast. When was the moment that you realized the show had become a hit?
I think for me, it was whenever we got the cover of the Rolling Stone magazine. That was like a huge deal.
I have it like in my all my like little souvenir stuff.
I feel like it was either the third season. It might have been. I think it was season 3.
I think it was when we were on the show.
And that was during
but
season.
Adam DeVillo, I remember he called me. I was like hungover or something. But I remember he called me because I think we had to work the night before. But he called me the next day, and I think the ratings had come in, and he was just like, Brody. He's like, I'm telling you right now, man, we're a part of something real special. He's like, this thing is a hit. But I honestly at that. You don't really even know what that.
I know. I
what
feel
it's
like we weren't even
then. You're
thinking
just sort
about
of,
that.
I wasn't even. You're just like, oh, really? Oh, cool, man. All right, cool. I was like, all right, well, see you tonight. You got to work tonight. And it was just we were filming so much, but I didn't. Remember when we had the Goodyear blimp flying over and the 5,000 kids, and they had that huge mansion up in the hills for the premiere and like all that. And like honestly, it was just back then. It was like, oh,
we didn't think it was that big of a deal, but it was. Looking back now, it's not that we took it for granted, but
no, never.
No.
They would do like a whole like stage for the show and like
the Roosevelt
performance. No, that was the ending that Roosevelt won, and that was like there was a line for people to get into that. I remember that red carpet. I took a picture with both of you on that red carpet. I remember that one.
How do you still have these things in 15 years?
I love it. I love my memories, man. I think that they're so special. These things we went through.
Are they all in the cloud?
Pretty much.
Take that shit out of the cloud, dog. Hey, you probably got some shit up in the cloud. We do not need up in the cloud, Frankie.
I got your stuff from the cloud right here, man. You better be nice to me over here, bro. When did you guys get the payday?
Probably like second season. Then you really start getting like a decent check for at that stage. But first season, no, we weren't getting paid a ton.
No.
It's like you had to earn your way into that.
Third,
like second and third.
It goes up as long as
I struggled first season. I had to borrow money from my parents to help pay my rent, and like because I was taking so much work off, I couldn't do both.
Oh, really?
I talked to Adam DeVillo and I was like, listen, I have to pick and choose because I can't afford to do both of these things right now. It's cutting into my real job.
Yeah.
So that's when I started working at Epic Records and they had more control of that. And then they started paying me to film more. Yeah, it got better and better each season.
For the girls, not for the guys.
Well, you guys came on third season.
Second. We got
or
second.
At the end of second.
Yeah, and then
dude, you got paid immediately.
But not a lot.
It wasn't like
it was better than Face Humper. I mean,
Face Humper.
It was better than my band. I mean, I was getting paid better.
We had me and Brody when we got our paycheck. I was just like, yo, they would be like, well, Brody's doing it.
I mean, I was like, I'll pay you. But you're putting me on MTV. Like, can I pay you something?
But Eric goes, you need to shut your mouth. You need to shut your mouth and let me get you some money.
Be on MTV in that era on a good, might as well pay for that because. It's about all the other things you make money doing, I got some really cool commercial stuff that I had to do. That was a lot of fun. The AT&T commercial with Lauren, remember that one?
Yeah.
I think you get paid outside of the show.
Yeah, you get opportunities from being on the show, which helps you. Didn't you guys do bromance together? Who'd you do bromance with?
Yeah, it was us too.
Yeah, that was you guys.
But they switched the whole show.
Oh.
Bromance was supposed to be like, because it was me and him going out everywhere.
We were supposed to really haze these kids. We were supposed to really fuck with them, and they kind of made it a little cheesified, but whatever.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Follow, rate, and review Was It Real? The Hills Rewatch, wherever you listen to the podcast. If you want to watch us, check us out on YouTube.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Bye.
Peace.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. Be sure to start with the pilot episode and catch all of our episode recaps.